So guys, I'm actually feeling really drained today, and this actually reminded me that I need to pause. And I feel like we're so focused on going to the next goal, getting to the next event, or what we're going to do next weekend or in a month or in 2 years, and we're so focused and we're programmed to constantly think of the future that we forget to actually live in the moment and be present to what's going on. A good book that I can recommend you guys to read is The Power of Now. This is a really good book and I'd recommend you to read it, especially if you're having trouble with focusing on being in the present moment. And the other problem that people really struggle with is thinking of the past all the time. This can be so difficult because people can constantly be thinking about the past and what's going on, and like constantly be worried about everything that's negative and everything that has actually caused trauma in their life or caused some sort of upset. So it's all about being in the present moment, being happy with what you have and enjoying this current moment. So a lot of us actually struggle with this, and it's something that's really difficult to actually master. But if you start saying to yourself every single day to just be happy in the here and now, you'll realize that you start doing this so much more. So I was struggling with this. As you guys already know, hit a like button if you agree with this. If you're constantly focusing on the next goal or you want something out of life, whether that's a different career, whether that's getting in a relationship or a house or getting a car, you're constantly on the go, you're constantly trying to achieve that motive. And sometimes it can be draining, it can be difficult, it can even be worrying, and you can have all this fear around you. In the present moment and literally focusing on this moment that we have, which is all that we actually have, because tomorrow is not guaranteed and yesterday is already gone. So this moment is all that we actually have. And so in order to actually be happy and to not have the anxiety or the fear or the worry, you need to remind yourself to actually be happy in the here and now and be happy in this present moment. If you're struggling and you don't feel content within, you don't feel happy, you feel all these negative emotions, or if you're focusing on the past, I want you guys to start making it into a daily practice that whenever you say to yourself, okay, these things are going wrong, or I'm not at my goal, or the past is really affecting me, I want you guys to do this really big thing. And it's actually a really big thing because I can guarantee that if you try to remember this, you're going to naturally go onto autopilot and you're going to naturally forget that I've even taught you this. So it's actually a really simple thing to do, but it's a very big thing and a really key technique that you need to add to your life, which is to pause and to breathe and literally be in the present moment. And every single time you feel yourself thinking way too much about the future, overthinking, or literally being so obsessed with what's happened to you in the past and the trauma, and feeling as if, when those negative emotions start really taking over you and you're about to cry by yourself, every time you feel like that, I want you guys to really pull yourselves back, pause, breathe, and remind yourself of this present moment. Being in the present moment can mean when you're in the car, don't focus on your end journey so much, don't focus on the destination you need to get to. Take a breath, breathe, enjoy the music, enjoy the journey. If you're literally about to get a new job, stop focusing so much on getting that job and having that negative vibration. Pause, breathe, enjoy the journey to get to that new job or to get to that next promotion. And it's all about being focused on this present moment. And this even comes down to when you're like chasing people or chasing a relationship. Instead of focusing so much on being married or having kids, really take a step back and pause. Give yourself that time to breathe and literally enjoy the present moment. This will naturally make you feel more high valued. You'll also no longer be in that vibration of chasing. You won't have a negative vibration. And once again, baby cakes, you're literally going to feel so much better about yourself because you're not worried, you're not anxious, and you're just focused on the moment and appreciating it for what it is. I want you to make it into a daily commitment. I want you to really, really focus, and I want you to try. Whenever you think of anything negative or you're overthinking, focus on yourself. All you need to do is literally take a breath, pause, and focus on being in the present moment. And you're gonna slip into autopilot, and this is what I found really difficult with this technique because sometimes I'd completely forget about it. So maybe write it down, or write be present somewhere in your room, or put it somewhere where you're gonna see it. Like write a sticky note, put it somewhere. It can be in your room, in your bathroom, or maybe have it as your wallpaper on your phone, or put it in your camera, like, you know, like put it as your display picture or something. But do something so that you remember being in the present moment, because it's such a simple technique, but it's such a big thing that people forget about. And if you need more help or one-to-one guidance on how to be in the present moment, or how to do some meditation to do with this, reach out. My links are below. Add me on Instagram, let me know that you even watched this video. And darlings, I'll see you in the next one. But being in the present moment is super important, and it will really help to get rid of that stress and that negativity and the low vibrations that you're feeling right now. So baby cakes, I'll see you in the next video, and I hope that during this video you've literally resonated or had a little bit of an awakening and just been a bit more present.